What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I got an early video for the people, man. I wanted to bring this content to the people last night. Pardon me. Uh, but like I said, shit was a little crazy. You know, listen, it's time to give full, undoubted respect to Luka Doncic, King Luka Doncic. I'm a firm believer that he will be the best player in the NBA at some point in his career. Unquestioned best player. I believe that's after some of these players right here retire. After this season, if he knocks off the Clippers, we about to get into it. Before we do that, I need everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know it's Flight Sports TV. You know I got my Nick Blue on today. Y'all already know what time it is when I got to put the Nick Blue on. It's Flight Sports TV. I'm sitting here watching Jalen and Jacoby. You got Jalen Rose up here talking about paying homage. You know, this dude completely stole my slogan. But I mean, we'll leave it at that. You know, just know you heard it here first at Flight Sports TV. I know a lot of people working right now, so definitely I know y'all missed y'all Luka video. Listen, I am a believer in Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is the truth and a half and some. Shout out Basil Carpenter Jr. He was giving me awareness on this shit a while back. I guess I had amnesia. I just wasn't trying to take in what he had to say. Pause. But listen, what I will say is this. Luka Doncic is one of the toughest players in the NBA too. Not only one of the best players, but also the toughest player. One of the toughest. I would say he's a top five tough player. I don't know, damn near top three. I know a lot of people are gonna feel uncomfortable, including myself. Last year, I wasn't 100%, for certain to say, "Hey, Luka, he top five." I just wasn't ready. Not even top 10. I wouldn't even giving him credit to top 15 or 20. I was so disrespectful. Give credit to some of y'all because what y'all did was y'all foreseen this shit from Luka Doncic. Y'all seen, oh damn, Luka's gonna be the real deal. Y'all seen it. See, I didn't see it off rip. I seen little flashes, but he had many mistakes. Turning the ball over, all these trick shots. It's a numerous of things that you could say. Along with him being hampered by the Chris Stapps Porzingis. But I'm going to start calling him Chris Stapps because Chris Stapps Porzingis is the truth right now. I got to give him credit. I mean, he ain't the truth yet, but he is on his way. The New York Knicks, we've moved on. We in the playoffs. I ain't got no hard feelings towards Luka. We need Julius Randle to step his game up, but we'll leave that for another video. So I don't have no bad blood towards Porzingis. I don't like the way he handled it, but hey, it is what it is. But nonetheless, Porzingis is coming alive. Porzingis is hitting shots. He's a big problem for these dudes. Number one, the biggest issue right now, before we get into the biggest issue, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, they on the hot seat. You get bounced out in the first round, especially even it's crazy because Kawhi Leonard, he getting the pass for all this. They gonna throw all this shit on Paul George when everything crumbles. They're gonna put all this shit on Paul George. It's so much blame to go around. It's not even funny. Number one, you got to start off with the owner. You understand? Steve Ballmer. I can't believe I'm saying this. You got to start off with Steve Ballmer, and you got to start off with my man Jerry West, whoever the hell is running the inner workings with the Clippers, who just is really hiding right now. When they was winning the season ago, they was all on the front lines and everything. You see, ain't nobody talking now. You feel me? But get in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of Luka Doncic. I definitely want to talk Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks and just that impact. Luka Doncic, he impressed the hell out of me last night. Not only with him shooting threes from damn near half court, the defense, he played good defense, and he talking shit. I love it. I love that in basketball when a dude out here talking shit, busting ass balls, and then up here just really they're like really attacking the Clippers, like giving the Clippers a taste of their own medicine. Pause. Listen, the Clippers, they bullied the hell out of them last season, right? So this year, the Clippers made it their business to tank and drop a few games so they don't even got to see LeBron in them. They deliberately set this shit up the way the seedings is and who they playing. They gonna play them and then they gonna go shoot out. What are they right now? The 4-5. So they're gonna go play either Utah or Memphis in that next round matchup. And if Donovan Mitchell don't come back, they're gonna be in trouble. The Dallas Mavericks could easily find themselves in the Western Conference Finals, and they're gonna lose to LeBron James and the Lakers if they make it. Because Utah, let's give Utah some slack. Because if Utah is 100% healthy, Denver won't have. I mean, Dallas won't have a shot. Because the way Porzingis is playing right now, Utah got somebody to stop all that. So it could be judgment there if they go against Utah. But I'm a firm believer that right now the way that they play. Another thing, we all sipping the Kool Aid. Luka the truth. Luka this. Luka that. The Clippers, Kawhi Leonard could come out the next game and put up 50. I know he had 40 something this game. He could easily put up 50. Paul George could put up 35 plus. They are still capable. And that's why they get just shitting on and filleted all the time. Because when you see somebody with this talent and you like, what in the hell are you doing? You understand? Even speaking on Kwame Brown, I know he was the talk of the town, but people were talking about a bust with him because they just look at his skill level, his skill set, your body stature, accustomed to what everybody else is doing, and also their body stature, Paul. So you should be able to dominate at this level. And when you're not, it's a hard time for people to realize what the hell is really going on. But Luka Doncic, man, he's really like improved his game. I'm talking about tenfold. Luka deserves a lot of credit, man. I don't think Luka get enough credit for being. Bottom line is, like I said, they win this first round. Luka Doncic is a top 5 player in the NBA. Like I said, people ain't gonna like it. People ain't uncomfortable to see Luka in the top 5. We're gonna have to move some people on out. Kawhi Leonard, you done got knocked out in the first round last year. Y'all ain't meet expectations. Maybe you 6 or 7 now. You know, James Harden, that you damn near took yourself out of contention for top 5. You teaming up top with 3 players in Brooklyn that nobody gives 2 damns about. You in the city that nobody really cares about. Those are some true frauds for them to go to the B franchise and they think that they're really doing something when nobody cares. If they was in New York, they'd be global rock stars right now. Even LeBron James and Anthony Davis, give them credit. LeBron James at his level, he was smart enough not to go to the B franchise. So give LeBron some credit. I know people want to shit on LeBron all the time, but LeBron understands legacy. But I'll tell you what's in store for my man Luka Doncic and his legacy. They're gonna find themselves a championship with Luka. I don't believe it's gonna be this year. It could be as early as next year or the year before if Dallas gets another piece. I still feel like they're a piece away. Shout out my man Dom King. He dropped today. Y'all need to go hit up my man Dom King channel. We got a lot of shit cooking in the future. I'm telling you. It's Flight Sports TV. You feel me? Yeah, man, Luka, man, he putting these boys on notice. This motherfucker out here talking in Spanish. You feel me? I mean, that's violation. You see, because I'm from New York. You feel me? And I walk up in the deli, and I'm talking to the whoever the hell's in the back, and they just start speaking that guala shit. You like, what the fuck? And it's some animosity when they talk. And y'all women. I know it's Flight Sports TV. We got women. Y'all know y'all up in the nail salon, and you talk to a lady, and they start talking that guala. Luka out there putting his foot up in their ass, pause, and talking that guala at the same time. Now that's filthy. That's just disrespectful. It gets to the point where enough is enough, man. And like I said, Kawhi Leonard, he deserves a lot of flack for this shit, mind you, a lot. But unfortunately, he gonna get a pass. Tyronn Lue is not a head coach. He's not a coach. He doesn't have no business coaching in the NBA. This dude need to go to college or work as an assistant and build himself back up. How the hell could Tyronn Lue? I know he won a championship with LeBron, but shit, we would have won a championship with LeBron. But what I was gonna tell you was, Tyronn Lue had no business. Alvin Gentry deserved the job before he did. Gentry, mind you, Tyronn Lue, we looking at the chip that he won with Cleveland. Do you know what happened when LeBron left? Them dudes couldn't even win one game. One. They fired him like 5 or 6 games through after they damn near lost all of them. Some of them were close, but they were losing or it wasn't looking good. Tyronn Lue was not a good coach. And Rick Carlisle was out here running circles around him. They got Rick Carlisle out here looking like he read Auerbach. That's what's going on with T. Lue right now. T. Lue got Rick Carlisle looking like Red Auerbach right now. I'm telling you. This dude up here just wheeling and dealing on him. He pulling shit out. I'm telling you, Rick Carlisle taking this shit personal too. Remember, the Clippers made it their business to meet the Mavericks. They lost in tank games that they should have won at the end of the season so they could match up with Dallas, thinking it was going to be a cakewalk. And what I want to give Luka is this: Luka's a great player because he's seen what they did last year. And look at the adjustments he made this year. That's why I believe if they meet the Lakers in the conference finals and lose, which I do believe they would get beat badly, by the Lakers. They might lose in 4 or 5. I'm just being, if LeBron want to be respectful to Luka, they might give him a game. But I do see Dallas losing to the Lakers if they make the Lakers going to the conference finals. And it was evident after the game that I just witnessed the other night. After this game, the Lakers either going to play Denver, which I think they could beat, and Portland is just a horrible matchup for. I mean, the Lakers are just a horrible matchup for Portland. So I just think the Lakers are going to roll on that series. Lakers got a date in the conference finals, and the Mavericks got a chance because let's say, for instance, Donovan Mitchell. Monitor that situation, Mavericks fans, because y'all will lose in the second round if y'all match up with Utah. Donovan Mitchell is healthy. You understand? Y'all gonna kill Memphis, but y'all ain't got y'all can really get it handed to y'all by Utah. Yeah, Luka gonna win you a game. They might get 2. But they need to bring this intensity that they got against the Clippers and take it to their next series if they win. Mind you, this series still can go either way. It's not over. The Clippers could win in that. I believe the Clippers will. The Clippers, I can't see that. It would be embarrassing if they got swept. Their season is on the line in game 3. And the problem with Dallas is it's almost like Dallas is whooping the bully's ass. You feel me? A dude that has been whooping your ass, and eventually, you know what? All right, cool. I took a few months. I got my shit together. I've been in the gym. Try that shit on me again. That's what's going on right now with Luka and the Dallas Mavericks. He up here screaming at them, telling them that he's too small. He talking guala guala. He's literally staring down. He giving Patrick Beverly the business. I'm telling you right now, Patrick Beverly, he making Patrick Beverly seem irrelevant right now. That Patrick Beverly shit, that shit is so 2015, 16. It's over now. That Patrick Beverly shit done. I'm gonna just give some advice to the Clippers right now, some adjustments that they could make. They need to put in some of these. They need to put my man. What's this guy's name? Not Rondo. Damn. I believe, my bad. Rondo needs some more minutes. I think Rondo should be starting. At this point, you need gunners that know what they have to do. Some of these players do not need to be playing. Steven Jackson was up in Detroit, stinking up the joint. How the hell you up with the Clippers getting all these minutes? You understand? It's a reason why you was buried up in the bench up in Detroit. You understand? It was a reason in Detroit. You understand? I didn't say in L.A. You understand? So that's very sad, what's going on with the Clippers right now, and people need to get fired. If there's anybody that need to get fired in his first year for losing in the first round, should be Tyronn Lue, because he's almost like an extension of Doc Rivers. And mind you, Doc Rivers is looking crazy good right now. They really dogged Doc Rivers last season. You're talking about a real championship coach. Not a guy who took over, who backdoored David Blatt. People know, y'all ain't know. My man Tyronn Lue was backstabbing David Blatt up in Cleveland. That's how he got that job. You understand? There was a lot of politics going on in the game back then. That dude he backstabbed David Blatt, who was a better coach than Tyronn Lue. I tell you what, if David Blatt was with the Clippers, shit, they'd be up 2-0 right now to Dallas. How the hell you lose the 2 first games at home? Now, I understand the New York Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan. If the Knicks lose 2 games in a row, y'all going to say, oh, yeah, what about the Knicks? The Knicks are a young building team. You understand? The Knicks are a team of young players. I would be disgusted if it happened, but I wouldn't be shocked. You understand? I am shocked that the Clippers is in this situation, right? I don't believe what I'm witnessing. I cannot believe the Clippers came out and from losing to Denver, falling short of their goal last season. They're coming to playoffs with playoff P, Kawhi Leonard to claw on them. Y'all trade for Rondo. Y'all got T. Lue. Y'all got Rivers up out of there. They claiming he was the problem. You had playoff P. Talking about he running around and he's on pin downs and shit. This dude went up to all the smoke getting a lot of these people in trouble too. But all the smoke, he went up there and shitted on Doc Rivers on all the smoke. I didn't appreciate that because that's a legendary coach, and you ain't did a damn thing since Indiana. They just covering for Paul George. Now they talking about his leg injury. Come on, man. You completely recovered from that leg injury. You was in the MVP conversation 2 years ago. Last season, y'all was supposed to be in the Western Conference Finals, arguably winning the championship. This year, y'all have bigger goals. Y'all tanked away the season to finish fourth seed. The Clippers should have been probably the second seed in the West, right where Phoenix is at. That's where the Clippers should be. The Clippers made it their business not to be in the second seed. But that's what happens. Scared money don't make no money. Now I believe the Suns they got the bad luck of the draw too. But if Chris Paul went down, I believe if Chris Paul was healthy, they probably would have still lost, but they would have pushed it to 7, and it would have been a very competitive series. You understand? See, now it's like a landslide. You understand? But this dude, Luka Doncic is something else, man, and he's definitely somebody that need to be commended, and kids need to watch this guy, man, because this dude is better than a lot of the younger players that I see. Like, we cover Lonzo here. Luka's just on another level. I'm just talking about in terms of Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, the players that we cover here at Flight Sports TV. And I'm looking at what Luka's doing with I believe is less talent. Not even. I can't say that because they did make some adjustments. I like what they did with Josh Richardson. They give another guy besides Seth Curry who just want to sit up and post up and hit threes all day. Richardson, he might mix it up a little bit. See, they needed that. They need that. And Tim Hardaway Jr., he ain't playing. Tim Hardaway, he ready to smack these dudes up. Tim Hardaway playing like they slapped his mother. You understand? I'm telling you. Tim Hardaway is not BSing with the Clippers right now. They ain't none of them BSing with the Clippers. And like I told you, it's something personal going on between Rick Carlisle and that Clippers coaching staff. Rick Carlisle looked like he really sticking it to them paws. You understand? He is not feeling the Clippers. You understand? And neither am I, man. And if they lose in the first round, man, they need to fire everybody. They need to trade Paul George. It's either Kawhi. I'm going to mark it right now. This is going to be the aftermath when the Dallas Mavericks win, which I do believe they got about more than a 50% chance of winning. Mind you, the Clippers could easily win game 3. Dallas win game 4. Clippers beat them in game 5. And that game 6 is going to be for everything. Can Luka close this team out? I believe he can because he's a dog. And let me tell you something right now. That building up in Dallas is going to be rocking. I'm trying to tell you, it will not be easy to win that game 3 or 4 up in Dallas. That building is going to, I think Dallas, right? Because a lot of people look at New York. They look at what other good crowds, the Lakers. Even Utah has a great crowd. That crowd up in Dallas get crazy too. That building is going to be rocking up in Dallas. You understand? Luka, they up 2-0. That building is going to be ready to just go crazy. You understand? So it's not going to be easy for the Clippers to just roll in there and win. It's not a foregone conclusion that the Clippers is going to come back and win this series. I believe it's still 50-50 due to the greatness that the Clippers have on that side. And I will say greatness in Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is the type of player, this is why he's not up there with LeBron, Kobe, Michael, players like that. Kawhi Leonard is playing like he just hit the lotto last month. Like, not even that. Like, he playing like he already got money already. Imagine the dude broke and he hustling every day trying to get $1. This dude, Kawhi Leonard, moving like he done got paid already. You understand? Kawhi Leonard, like, who gives a fuck? I won a championship 2 years ago. I was the finals MVP. I don't give a damn. I'm solidified. I won one in what's in San Antonio with the trio, with Ginobili and the crew. Mind you, up in Toronto, DeRozan would have got to the finals, I believe. Now, if they would have won, I don't know. DeRozan is talented enough. They could have beat the Sixers. That team was on autopilot. Anyway, that Raptors team was really good. It was just they kept running into LeBron. They beat everybody else. They proven that the Sixers couldn't handle the Raptors. Miami couldn't handle the Raptors. All them teams couldn't handle the Raptors. All them teams can handle the Raptors. It's a digital entrepreneurs group. So what up, Fly? What's going on, Digital Entrepreneurs Group? What's going on? Hit that goddamn subscribe button. Get in the comment section. Let's talk Luka, man. Let's talk about this great future top. I believe gonna be top 5 by the end of this is all said and done. But listen, it's gonna be a mess, y'all. Look out, man. The NBA is in great hands. You understand? You talking about some of these young players that's coming out, and it sucks because I don't know if Porzingis is going to be there for the long haul. Porzingis is playing well, right? But Porzingis look like it's laboring him, like he working to do this, and he owed him. He owed Dallas because he's been out, he's been hurt, struggling, they unreliable. He know he need to win this series for Dallas, help him. Yeah, so I mean, it's a complete mess. Pardon me, I had a text, but yeah, man, Dom King up in the building. We're gonna be live later. We're gonna be talking Lonzo. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be talking more content. We got the Knicks coming up. You know, we live right after that game. I'm talking about right after. It's Flight Sports TV. I'm over here watching some shit on ESPN right now. They killing the Clippers, y'all. The Clippers is getting no love today, none. You know, yeah. So it's crazy. Yeah. I want to definitely communicate with the people. Y'all need me to drop the link? Sure, sir. If y'all want to join this link, it's if y'all Luka fans. My bad, y'all. I just got bombarded with like 100 text messages. Shout out running back, man. Day one running back. Clippers going outside so far. You doing right to going outside. They're going out horrible, man. They just going out, you know. They're just going out. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so y'all let me know what's going on. What up, Flight? I'm a digital entrepreneurs group. I didn't know you was around. Y'all need to get in these chats and let me know who y'all are, because a lot of people watch the videos. I really want to rock with the people, man. I got my man Vern in the building. He coming through on the Luka video. He usually don't talk Luka. What's going on, Vern? How you feeling? You there, Vern?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm good. You coming in?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Let's talk basketball,
okay.
man.
Hey, what's going on, bro? Hey,
what's
I
up?
already know. All I do is talk basketball, bro.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. That's why you're coming
Yeah.
around, man. Whenever you want to get on this channel, you got an open invitation. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You feel me? Whenever you want to talk, this is where you can come and talk. You can say whatever you want to say, even if you disagree with me. That's what it's about. That's the best conversations.
All like already know. Hey, Flight, can you
Yeah, you
hear
breaking
me?
up a little bit. Yeah, you was breaking up a
Okay,
little
look
bit.
here. You can walk in the room. Okay, you can walk in the room, Flight, and you can get 80% of the people's in there. You understand me? And they can walk out with you. But there's gonna be a 20% of them that's gonna stay there because they ain't gonna always go with that 80%. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, man.
you can't get everybody.
You can.
Yeah, but see, nine
Unfortunately,
times out of 10, if you get
yeah,
80%, if you can
yeah.
get that 80%, that means you making sense, bro.
Right, definitely. That's what I'm trying to get, man. I'm trying to get 80%. We'll get that other 20% later on down the line. But what's going on with the Dallas Mavericks, though,
Right.
man? Or have you been monitoring the Dallas Mavericks and the Luka Doncic? He having a breakout playoff as expected. You know, he looking like the best player in the playoffs, you know, including LeBron. You know, Luka's he having a breakout playoff, man. Talk to us on Luka. If you familiar with him?
Yeah, man, Luka, one of the coldest, man. Besides, right now, Luka the one to a certain extent. It's 1 and 2 in the NBA right now. Luka straight up on that one. Melo's gonna get on that 2 real fast. Give him a
Oh, you
minute.
like
But
Melo?
right
Melo got a
now, Luka
two.
running the man. Look here. Look here.
I'm
Luka right now can to a certain Luka right now can to a certain extent dictate what he can do on the court and control that game. And only one can do that right now in the NBA to a
he the
certain
mayor.
extent.
He the damn mayor of the damn team, man. He the
Oh
president of the goddamn team. He move how they move. Shit,
man,
he can get
Luka,
anything done.
yeah, Luka the man. Right.
That's what's
Hey,
good,
boy, I'm
Lonzo.
telling you, I'm with you 100%
That's what,
on that.
and
Hey, but
and
look
that's
here, Joe.
yeah.
Look, what Luka doing ain't just what LeBron's doing. You understand me? Luka's still trying to get at that spot where LeBron is right now. That's why I say Luka is 1 or 2. Only one is gonna be one ahead of Luka is LeBron.
Yeah, man, they definitely got
You
similar
know,
play styles.
and this is what I want you to catch on, Flight. So since you got that 1 and 2, Look, watch how Melo is and watch his progress as it goes on. Hey, Flight, this is what I wanted to bring to your attention. You know, Melo talking about being an All-Star next year.
Right. That'll be
Hello?
big.
Okay, and and you know Lonzo talking about being an All-Star next year.
Yeah, that would be huge if they could get that, man.
Hey, 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 Mike, if that's what he did, I don't see Melo being an all-star next year out there in Charlotte if Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier, I don't see three all-stars coming out of Charlotte, do you?
I don't know. You talking about Terry Rozier,
No, no,
Gordon? You
no.
mean Gordon Hayward,
Terry
Lonzo?
Rozier and Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier and Lonzo and Melo are fighting for that all-star position. You understand me? They're all going at that in the
That's
East
right.
next year. Okay, now you got what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, Lonzo saying, look here. Lonzo saying, look here, I'm gonna be an all-star next year. You don't even know what team he gonna play on.
No,
I
we
see
don't.
him being an all-star out there. Hey, I see him being an all-star out there with his brother. I see his brother being an all-star too. And I see Gordon Hayward, if he get his shit together, being an all-star too. That's what
Yeah,
I
man.
wanted to
I
bring
like
to
Gordon
your
Hayward. Gordon
attention.
Hayward had a hell of a season. I tell you what, y'all really
Yeah.
slacked off when y'all lost Hayward. Hayward low key was the best player on the team. But he just, like I said, he got hurt. LaMelo probably. How about this? Gordon Hayward was the go-to guy, for y'all. But it is what it is, man. You definitely got a point. But Luka Doncic is evident. He definitely has something that Lonzo never had, and along with LaMelo. And we're not talking about talent. We're just talking about opportunity. Organization, the trust in the organization. There's a lot. Even right now, LaMelo dealing. There is no point guard in the NBA that's dealing with Lonzo and LaMelo's doing. LaMelo's making the best out of it better than maybe Lonzo is, because even LaMelo's in a similar situation with Lonzo. He got a bunch of point guards on his team that all feel like they should be starting. You understand how you got Rozier, my man Devontae Graham. You think he happy about coming off the bench? You understand? LaMelo don't want to come off the bench, and then he got another guard on there who's pretty good. It was named Lyles or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but y'all got some guards, and you don't know what
Uh,
they can do in the off season. But I like Mitch Kupchak and Michael Jordan.
uh,
I think you're
hey,
gonna
hey,
embrace.
hey.
I think you're gonna embrace it, LaMelo Ball.
Okay, I agree. I agree. Hey, Flight, but then when you say they got some guards out there in Charlotte, bro, ain't no guards out there in Charlotte, bro. It's a bunch of Indians that ain't no chief.
Right? You got you
You
got you
get
got.
it, Flight?
Yeah, I heard you.
Hey, Flight. Did you get Flight? You heard what I said, but do you get that, Flight?
I get it. I know what you mean. Basically,
Hey,
there's
hey,
only
hey, hey,
one.
Flight. Hey, Flight. Is Lonzo a chief or is he an Indian?
I mean, to be honest with you, I believe he's naturally a
Hey,
chief at
Flight.
times due to the
Hey,
situation.
Flight.
Because you only hit one out.
I agree. Flight. I agree. Say no more.
Right. And like
Say
I
no
said,
more, Flight. I
clearly,
agree, Flight.
clearly,
Word,
my man
word.
Luka's
They,
a chief.
they need chiefs. They need chiefs, Flight. No, yeah, talk to the blue of the face. They need chiefs. And they don't
Right.
need a lot of chiefs. They need one chief. Where we gonna find that chief at, Flight?
I don't know, man. You gotta figure out Mitch Kupchak. But I tell you what,
Yeah,
LaMelo Ball,
I know. I
Charlotte is a
I
more
know.
attractive destination. They ain't been this attractive in a long time. So especially
Yeah.
what I was gonna say,
Why is it
a little bit.
why do they look like Flight? I want to catch up too because you going and I want to catch up with what you said because you speaking right. But I want you to catch this what you said. You said they look good right now, huh? Why? Because of Gordon?
No, it's because of LaMelo. LaMelo obviously injected something in
Man,
that roster. You know,
Flight. If that's the conversation what you just said is true, then why they just now catching on the Mellow 3 months ago?
I don't know, but I
Why,
think it's a
Flight?
lot of politics. There's politics in the
I
game.
know. Hey, Flight. I know, Flight. If you want to take time out your day and ask me, I can tell you. That way you don't have to keep on running around acting like you don't know.
Right.
You want me to tell you? Because they didn't want to go that mellow route. Because they knew if they go down that rabbit hole, there ain't gonna be no way of coming back. So if you go down that rabbit hole, you got to go all the way down. And what did the general manager say? Mr. Cupsack say? We going down that rabbit hole. We going to get Zoe and whoever else come with him.
Right.
Ain't nobody else out there. Hey, Flight, stop being stupid. Ain't nobody else out there.
Well, you talking about
Word.
Charlotte?
I'm talking
You
about
said,
Mr. Cupsack said, hey, Flight. Mr. Cupsack said, look here, we going into the free agency and we going in deep. We going at them deep. They ain't got to go nobody get Zoe, and then get JaVale McGee and get Dwight Howard. They go to the front and the back court right there.
I like
And they
PJ.
all and both of them will go run with Zoe because they already played with Zoe. They already know. And it don't take much to get them to. Jordan ain't got to go out his way to go get them to. All they got to do is get Zoe. Everything else took care of. They go to rim protection. See how easy it is, like the general manager told you. Look here. Hey, like, think about you. You know, we just found out Borrego gonna be there next year,
You
next
said
season.
he is gonna be there. He ain't going nowhere. He just got
I
hired.
said, I know. We found out yesterday that Mr. Kupchak made that decision, or Jordan made that decision that Borrego gonna be there. I'm saying right now, Lonzo gonna be there too.
Yeah, but I tell you what, that
You
dude,
get
you
it?
know they're gonna run circles over that coach if Lonzo get there.
No, the coach gonna be acting like he's the brand for. Like he said, damn, did I figure this out? Who came up with this idea? Because there ain't gonna be no Michael Jordan, ain't gonna be no Mitch Kupchak. You know who idea it was? Mellows. They give me down there. I get my brother. You know who the best person is in recruiting Lonzo to come down there to Charlotte?
Who?
It ain't Michael Jordan.
No, who
It
gonna say
ain't,
LeBron?
it ain't his mama. It ain't his mama, and it ain't his daddy. Who's the best person you think you trying to get Lonzo to come out there to Charlotte? It ain't his mama, it ain't his daddy, it ain't his brothers. Who? It's conscious, bro.
Yeah, you talking about who trying to
It's
get him out
con- bro. Who is the main persons trying to get Lonzo to come out there to Charlotte?
there? Who, LaMelo?
Everybody. It don't make no difference about his sport management or any of them. The main one is his conscience. He gonna get out there and go help his brother, man. It ain't about the bag, bro. Y'all
I
still
mean,
don't
I
get it.
understand what you mean. He gonna get his money regardless.
That listen. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna speak on it like this. That's why Mitch Kupchak is so confident right now. But he can't pull one of those moves like the Bulls move did. You know what I'm saying? When the Bucks pulled that move and they lost dude, and he went out there to the Hawks. He can't pull that move right now. But it's obvious, brother. Lonzo going to Charlotte.
So it's obvious.
They ain't got no ranch and they ain't
Well,
got no bet on
I got a dude who can answer you on that because he specializes in the Hornets and LaMelo a little more better than
it.
me.
Yeah,
But shout out
yeah,
Don King in the building.
yeah.
What's good, Flight? What's good, Vern? How y'all doing?
I can't call it. Remember,
Hey, what's
I
up,
got
hey, hey, hey,
they,
hey,
they, they let me out of work at
hey,
12
hey,
o'clock today. That's why we up working right now. So I
hey,
ain't doing live
Flight, let me tell
these too. So be ready.
Y'all was talking about Charlotte.
Yeah,
hey,
good.
yeah, hey, John King, John King.
We're good with you,
I
Vern.
went back and did my research. Hey, it was good, baby. I love you. Hey, I went back and did my research on you, man. I peeped your car, bro. I like you. You think with some sense, bro. I went back and did my research on you. I went back and watched the tapes on you.
Shit, we appreciate the
You hear me?
love, man. We out here. I'm learning from
Yeah,
y'all for real.
yeah.
So
Oh,
my
hey, man,
man,
that's how life goes.
he just dropped something today. Y'all go check that out. You went to the video today?
Hey.
That's something that just dropped like an hour ago.
Hey, Julius Randle.
No,
most improved player.
all right, I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Yeah, so let's keep talking basketball, man. We was talking about LaMelo Ball, man. Phil Dom King on what you talking about?
About as far as what Melo Ball doing, what going out there with the brothers, he already know the play on that. I mean, what else need to be said? What? What do you mean?
Hey, real quick, because I saw the title of the video. I was like, man, I got to speak on this.
Let's do it.
Hey, man, Luka is the truth. We got to put some respect on Luka's name out here. That boy is fire. Look, let's just keep it a buck. For the last 2 years, they've been talking about how the LA Clippers have one of the best defenses we ever seen, right? 2-6-7 wing defenders that can guard any position. Look, why is Luka torching them right now? He averaging 30 plus. 30 plus. All I'm saying is we got to put some respect.
And talking Guala at the same time while it's happening.
Man, what?
Talking that shit.
Right. Hey, I like Luka. I like his swag. I like his skill level. It's a long series. I don't know what's going to happen. But overall, so far, I respect him.
Yeah, man.
You just started. How long did it take you since Luka been in the year? What, 3 been in the league? What, 3 years? How long? At what point in the 3 years did you come to reach that conclusion? Yesterday.
I always respect Luka's game, but he never did it in the playoffs. Now he doing it in the playoffs, and hey, it's special to see.
It took me a while. It took me at least a year to realize that Luka Doncic is going to be the best player in the league at some point in his career. It took me a while. I didn't peep it right away, but now I see it. I honestly feel like that he has an opportunity to meet the Lakers in the conference finals, and if he knock off the Clippers, he's a top 5 player. I don't know how who we taking out, who got to move. It's obviously Kawhi Leonard.
Wait,
Kawhi
who's the
top 5 talent. Luka will be in the top 5 if he knock off the Clippers. Because look how he doing
right now.
I could see if he was playing a regular, kind of 20 a game, and the team is excited. No, this dude is carrying the team, putting up 30 plus, talking crazy, all up in their face, and it's like that. So it's time to pay homage. It took me a year. Continue.
Yeah. The part about that, it ain't really the talking crazy part. It's the bag of that shit up part. You understand me?
Right. Yeah, he definitely.
That's what's popping, Joe.
Wait, Vern, when did you realize Luka was the truth?
Even when they saw clips of him out there in Europe. He was doing shit in a young age. And I know, whoa. Yeah, listen. Yeah. Because I knew he was doing things at a young age. So they were Melo. I'm going to tell y'all, it was easy for them to keep Melo game overseas and knew he was going to be successful over here because he was fucking when he was getting there to get there. You could be a 5-time All-Star and study getting yours all the time. But if it ain't no growth in that, you study getting it against them kind of guys, and then when you come over to the other side, like college, high school, college, and then the pros, if you don't show that increase, you really stuck there. You understand me? So it's like God said, like you in the top 5, and you got the best guard, the next best guard, the next best guard, and then you down there number 5. If you don't start climbing that ladder, you ain't gonna get down to that number 1 guard spot. It's a big difference. And over in Europe, it's a big difference in the talent level back to the pros. He was killing in Europe. When you get to the pros, he kill him over here from day 1. So, brother, he a killer.
No, he definitely a killer. I didn't know he was a killer like this, but he definitely is, man. Luke.
Yeah, I heard he was
Hey, look here. Hey, remember one time before? Look here, let me tell you something. Look here. Ain't nothing worse than the old fool. Look here, you got a young fool that's going at your ass, boy.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he got a lot of energy. And Kawhi's mellow composure ain't gonna match with that energy that young boy got. And you're a killer. And he ain't on your side, he's on the other side.
Right. Yeah,
he's the opposition. Yeah. No, I ain't lying. This is true. Now, what you gonna do, Kawhi? What you gonna do, Paul Boy George?
That's the question.
Yeah, but
Playoff,
especially George,
play,
playoff P.
playoff Pete.
Right.
Yeah, it's time to call him something
Yeah,
else.
Right.
I got some women in the
yeah,
house.
Boy
I was saying,
George.
I got I got some women in
Boy,
the house.
Boy
Like,
George.
I would say something else. But the way he playing,
Yeah.
highway robbery. This dude getting 200 and something. We need to know the money these dudes making, yo. And for these dudes to come out
But
and
no, you don't. Hey, no, you don't. Hey, look at Flight. You really don't need to know that.
no, you can't
No,
make
you don't want to know that. I don't want
226
to know that.
million extent. That was just the extension. You
Hey,
understand?
y'all know what's interesting though?
Yeah.
They
You thought I
meaning
put
the
your money back.
Clippers, they've been resting their players all season.
Definitely. They
They've been
wanted
resting.
this. They wanted
Exactly.
that.
Right. Let's rest our players all season. Like that's the right thing to do. Luka been playing every game. He come out here cooking. Hey, that's all I'm saying. I ain't calling nobody weak. I ain't saying nothing like that. I'm just saying you got to play them games. That might have helped you get in the rhythm. I don't think you can cheat the game of basketball. I'll just leave it at that.
You can't cheat the game of basketball, man. You really can't. But like I said, I'm just impressed by the Dallas Mavericks. I got to give credit because I didn't like Dallas last year. You know, I thought that. And another thing I want to clear up, I didn't like him because I didn't like how Luka was getting compared to all of these great players, and I felt like he didn't deserve it at that time. Right now, he deserves every bit of it because what he's doing. And this is all I was trying to point out to the people. Last year, they were saying he was a top 3, top 5. He was Larry Bird. He was Magic. He was LeBron. He was this. He was that. I said, yo, listen, man, you got players in the league right now better than him right now. You understand? And I had Kawhi in there along with Paul George at the time, but the way they played, they just making fools of themselves. They just got too comfortable. You know? But now Luka Doncic has fulfilled everything that everybody's saying because look what he's doing. You become a star in the playoffs. This is why I want Lonzo in the playoffs because he's always going to be a great young player until he gets to the playoffs. You know, once he won a damn championship. Or not a championship. Once he make it to the playoffs, Lonzo, and do something like have a breakout performance, a game winner, or a fucking block, or it becomes iconic. You understand? What you drop 30 in the regular season, 33 against the Warriors in the regular season. Nobody remembers that. You put up 33 against the Warriors in the playoffs, man, it'll live forever and win the game. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. You get immortalized in the plus. So Lonzo will always be a good young player until he get to the stage. This is where you prove it, who you are. LaMelo Ball, might have an opportunity next season. And you shouldn't shit on him too much because East and West is two different conferences. LaMelo Ball has an easier chance of making the Eastern Conference playoffs than the West.
Hey, hold up, Flight. The East is strong. The East
I understand, but I don't know if it's as strong. Well, it's strong. I don't know if the West is as strong as it was last year.
The East is getting strong. It ain't strong,
It's
strong.
spread out a little bit.
So for Melo to
It's
make it to the
good strong.
playoffs next year,
No, they almost made
you know
it
what I
this
mean?
year.
I think it's gonna happen. I'm surprised they signed James Borrego. I said that
I'm not
yesterday.
surprised.
I'm very surprised.
The Van Gundy's on the table next.
I'm very surprised.
I'm not surprised either.
Well, break it down why you're not
Hey,
surprised.
look here. Hey, Doc, let me go first. Look here. Hey, Fly, I'm gonna tell you something. Why are you surprised, right? Look here.
Right.
I kind of figured they would keep Borrego. I kind of figured they would keep Borrego anyway because of the fact that look here, Borrego gonna sit up there. He still want to run the gun offense, and I know they bring Zoe in, man. They gonna have to make that shit go, and they gonna have to make that shit make sense. And look here, and they ain't finna let Borrego go in the midst of doing it because they have to rely on the next coach to do that, and they don't want to do that. They want to continue to give Borrego that next chance, that one more next chance. You hear me?
I'm listening.
Hey, that
Burn.
one more chance.
Burn.
Look
Let me
here.
ask
Hey,
you
look
this.
at the flight, and just go ahead, get down. Go ahead.
So
I hear you.
I know you saw what James Borrego was doing last year, and what I mean by just subbing Melo out at the end of those games. Everything that he did,
Last year, that's too good, bro.
everything that he did, basically just ruining and self-sabotaging those wins, all you got to do is play the young buck. Just let him eat, let him run the offense, let Melo do his thing, and it's a clear win. He just subs them out. There ain't no more chances.
Go ahead. Okay, all right, I said that. Okay. Now let me say this, and then I'll let you get back into it. Okay, now look. When you get another chance, what? Okay, now look. LaMelo surprised him. A lot of surprise, like Jordan said it, Jeremiah said, everybody said. Melo surprised everybody. Actually, what I mean by surprise, this is like me. You come to your concert, and my first song was a hit. Now everybody in the stands want to hear some more, but you ain't ready, and you ain't paid me to be getting no more songs. Now what we have to do? Go behind doors and renegotiate now, or do we continue on with that same contract? Me singing one song, now you want me to sing 20 songs, and you only paying me for what you can't. I can't even do to sing that one song. It ain't my fault what I made everybody else do. Now we can negotiate now. Melo at that point right now, like Flight said. Now Melo got to wait till he sit out and he can be able to make some moves. Flight said it out his own mouth. Now Melo finna sit down and make some moves. What Melo finna do? I want such and such and such to come over here and play with me, or I want my brother to come over here and play for me. Which is obviously because just like Melo got picked third in the draft, Lonzo finna get picked first. And it ain't gonna take him all day.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
It ain't gonna take Lonzo.
That makes sense.
It ain't gonna take Lonzo all day. It ain't gonna take Lonzo all day to let everybody know where he's going.
Let me ask you this.
He gonna be on day one.
Look, Lonzo Ball, no. Michael Jordan and Mitch Kupchak. Keep it real.
Right.
Their egos is probably bigger than Melo's ego. That's all I'm saying.
Why you keep going with that pride? Why you keep going with pride and ego when we talking about business?
Because it's getting away in front of their business. Look, remember on DJ
that
show
song right there. That song right there. Hey, look here. That song right there getting away your business about Melo and Lonzo.
Remember what DJ said? Look, they went to the arena and they said that all the marketing was for Gordon Hayward, was for Devontae Graham, Terry Rozier. He said Melo, he ain't seen no Melo anywhere originally. They already making
that's production.
Young business decisions.
Big. Hey, King, John. Okay, now you said that. Now let me tell you this. Remember when what's his name? Mitch Kupchak came on and said, look here, Gordon Hayward is our star player number one. Gordon Hayward said there's a little monkey ass out the last part of the season, just like he did the last part of the season before. Hurt. So look here, Don King, who do you think these so-called NBA players, free agents, are going to come flock to Charlotte just to go play with Gordon Hayward? They star high.
I agree with that. Ain't nobody trying to play
John King. If you go kill me, no way, it's more than Melo. I'm telling you, as soon as that first thing. Look, soon as they want, let me tell you something, Don King. Ain't gonna tell you
Michael Jordan.
Soon as Lonzo commit, they know that. They know the business part of it. They know. Look here, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Look, I'm gonna tell you, John King. Last time Jordan talked to Melo, he said, "Hey, young man, what you need?" Man, Melo said, "I need my brother to come over and play with me." John King, listen. Melo said, "Look, I need my brother to come over and play with me." And Jordan said, "Hey, look here, no problem. I just went out and drafted a ball for $120 million. I can go get him one I think might not be a ball for even a whole lot less than that." That's why I say, yeah, I think he'll do it. I think he can. Matter of fact, John King, I think this answers the question whether he'll do it or not. Wait, this answers the question whether I think he'll do it or not. I think he can afford to do it. You get it? Yeah.
They better do everything in their power to make that happen, bro. Because what I seen this last season, man, whew,
it's a good thing. It's a good thing, Dave. It's a Good
He
thing they
better
listen
win.
to
He better
these
win
radio
Rookie of the
stations
Year.
and all.
He better win Rookie of the
It's a
Year. If he
good thing.
doesn't, that's on Charlotte.
Who gonna win rookie? No,
I said he
Melo ain't.
better win Rookie of the
Melo,
Year.
it don't make a difference whether you do it or not. That ain't gonna stop. That ain't gonna stop the wheels. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something.
That's
You know
facts.
what really messed Melo up? What really messed Melo up was taking that nose dive. But that nose dive was good anyway because that still put Melo on the front of everybody got eyes on him. Everybody got eyes on Anthony Edwards too. I'm telling you, Anthony Edwards ain't no punk. He can go. And I wouldn't have been mad. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. To be honest with you, I would have been mad at Jordan if he had a choice between Melo and Anthony Edwards. I would have been mad at Jordan if he took that Edwards. But to a certain extent, Edwards got
I
hard
would.
like Jordan.
I would be mad
Uh,
because he
yeah, Edwards
definitely
got
deserved
hard
it.
like. But you know what that means, Joe? I'm gonna tell you something. I play basketball. I can tell you that means look here. Anthony Edwards respect Melo's game.
He
Melo
does.
respect Anthony Edwards' game. Look here, and that gonna be going on. I see for the next 20 years. You understand?
I
That
agree with that.
respect ain't gonna fall off. That respect ain't gonna fall off. You understand? And you know, I'm gonna tell you somebody else that respect Melo too. What's his name? Zion Williams. You respect him, gang. You gotta respect, man. Hey, how dude said you gotta respect this gangster. And just like you gotta respect, we talking about the white boy out there in Dallas, you gotta respect this gangster too. Just because he don't look like one don't mean nothing. He'll give you some. You hear me?
That's true. We're
Yeah.
we're
Go ahead,
what you
Kim.
got,
My,
Flight?
my,
Sorry,
my,
bro.
my bad, Dom. Some, some company at the crib. It was some, I ain't mean to tell you.
Hey,
I'm having a kid, a baby, and I'm having a daughter. So my girlfriend, this whole COVID shit. She's at the hospital, so it's like all kind of
congratulations.
shit happening. I almost
Congrats,
had
Flight.
three boys like Livonia. I appreciate that. I got two sons right now. I almost had three boys like Livonia. I'm telling you, I almost.
Don't you? Hey, don't you? Hey, Flight, don't you fuck up and let some coach let somebody else coach.
Nah, I'm gonna be doing mine. I coach basketball. 11 and 12-year-old kids. I told you 4 years, but I stopped. I gotta work. I get back into that later. My son, he 3. He yeah. You know what's so crazy? My son, his middle name is Lonzo. But I'll leave that. Let's continue the topic, man. Oh, I don't mean that I missed out on.
Hey, God bless him.
Say what?
I said God bless him.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So what the hell was we just talking about?
Yeah.
I missed.
We was just talking about Charlotte because I don't have no faith in their organization.
Oh man, let me tell you something.
Was giving me his point of view.
It's so funny, man, because no matter how much faith you got, you still got to deal with the Brooklyn Nets, and that's why I'm very disgusted at those frauds and Kevin Durant, Westbrook, not Westbrook, pardon me, Harden, and also Kyrie. I just don't like what they did. Kyrie and Kevin Durant was enough. They would have been competitive. Somebody could have knocked them off. They pushed it to the point where no matter what a team do, Milwaukee is looking so good. But they're just going to fall a little bit short because the offense that these guys coming is like an avalanche, So I see the Hornets getting caught up in this avalanche where no team is going to make it out until the Brooklyn Nets decide to dismantle this trio. Mind you, Kawhi, these are young guys.
Hey,
They're in their early 30s. I think
remember,
they're going to run it for another 5 years. So let's see.
That's obvious. Flight, that's what happened now. The Nets ain't even coming out of the East, bro. So when they don't come out of the East, what's gonna happen with that team next year, Flight?
Well, listen, I'm not a best
Look, Flight. Let's say Philadelphia. Look how their chances are. Philadelphia or the Bucks.
I like
them, whoever it takes.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm be rooting for Milwaukee.
Okay. All right. So let's. But it happens. That them contracts, them 3 guys aren't going to be relevant next year. You know that, right?
What 3 guys?
They're going to be moving on, going to other places. What's going on out there in Brooklyn?
They're not going to move on.
They're going
to move on.
Whoa. After next year, that kind of them things over with. That's only
They're not,
what was
they're
it?
not
2 years,
leaving.
3 years
They're not
deal?
leaving on their first season. They're gonna leave. They ain't gonna leave at all because they're gonna get a chip, whether it's this year or the following.
Bruh.
I'm just saying, this team is just too
Okay,
stacked. They could listen. They got a
at the
better
end
chance.
of the,
They gonna
at
beat
the,
Philly. They can't deal with Milwaukee. Got a better shot, but I think they can get Philly just because of Ben Simmons. You know, Ben Simmons is gonna screw them in the playoffs. But Milwaukee, they ready for them. I think that's gonna go 6-7. The next series ain't gonna be easy for them because they actually have the defenders to guard all three of them. I don't think Philly got that.
Philly got that.
Philly,
yeah, they
they got
do.
to guard
Yeah,
all
they
three.
do.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
they
I know they
do.
got who?
Yeah.
Green, Ben Simmons. Who else?
The
Green is a
young
little,
buck,
little old now.
the young dude from the young dude Thibault. He nice. Danny Green.
I need Danny Green. I don't know about Danny Green. He getting up there in age, but you know,
Tobias Harris ain't no slouch.
I mean, he ain't no. You for the Brooklyn, you need lockdown defense. You see, listen, the Nets. I mean, Milwaukee, they got Drew Holiday lockdown, Giannis lockdown, Chris Middleton in between. He's a good defender too. Chris Middleton at times could be a lockdown defender. So they got those three stacked. The three All-Stars will be guarded by the other three All-Stars on the other team. So I like that matchup.
Hey, we just got to keep it real, Flight.
Let's keep it real.
The top three on Brooklyn, they're unguardable.
I said that. I said it's an avalanche, and all teams are going to get caught up in the avalanche.
I don't care who's on Kevin Durant.
What's going to have to happen is they're going to have to build another big three to compete with them. I'm looking at players like who, and look out for the Knicks to be that big three to compete with them if they could get three players over there. They got the money, they got the cap space, they got the tradable assets.
They really got one. They got one right now. Okay, you got one. You know what?
He could be traded. He could be moved for something bigger. But I'm just trying to tell you, we got my man. Timeout. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. But I don't know. Devin Booker, you see, they were supposed to be, they probably Western Conference Finals, possibly Finals. They about to lose in the first round. It's only so long he gonna be going for this. You understand? Hold on, Butler, my man, Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns. He ain't doing nothing up there in Minnesota.
Not a thing.
So say they at some point. You know, the love triangle between him and D'Angelo Russell, it's just not working out. It's just not working out. You know what I mean? Maybe they need to move on to the greener pastures. It's time. Karl Anthony Towns, these people need to be in big markets, man. Karl Anthony Towns is a man child, okay? He need to be in a serious market. He just buried in Minnesota where nobody gives a damn. You know, it's just sad. It's truly sad. But look out for another big three to be assembled to compete with the Nets. But the Lakers got the best shot. It's only if they play big. Because they got a weakness. They got
Lakers got the best shot in what?
I think the Lakers
winning the championship.
The Lakers got the best shot of winning against beating the Brooklyn Nets. But we'll say
they got the last shot. I don't know what the best shot, but they got the last shot.
You got to catch up. It says West better than East for sure, and in the future West even getting better. Denver going to be a big problem when Murray gets back healthy, and Dallas will add players and build their team. They're going to be Dallas. I think they need another piece. I think they're a great team. They can make it to the conference final, but they need that one more piece, and they going. I'm talking about they going to the finals and competing.
I think it's a dominant big.
That could be somebody to pair next to Porzingis. They used to do that in New York. Luka they had
everything else
before he went bad, and then they had a couple of I forgot who was playing with him, but they usually kept a big with Porzingis.
Yeah,
because he
that could be nice.
But shit, I ain't gonna lie to the people, y'all. I got a lot of politics going on. We're gonna be back on in a second, so y'all definitely be on the lookout. We got videos dropping today. I ain't doing nothing. It's Flight Sports TV. Let me just hear what's going on. You feel me? Because my girl just got back from the hospital and the doctor and shit. You know, COVID. There ain't like nobody in the office. All kind of crazy shit. It's wild.
Handle your business, man. We'll holler at you.
No problem. It's Flight Sports TV. Hit that goddamn subscribe button.